How can Chelsea appear under Pochettino next season? Former Chelsea star Petr Cech in a statement said the club would appear impressive in their first few matches under their manager Mauricio Pochettino next season. According to Cech, the Blues' preseason performance will help them at the beginning of the 2023-24 Premier League season. This happened because the Blues were unbeaten in their preseason matches this summer. Petr Cech said, "Chelsea have so far underwent a very good preseason. They invest in the team, they changed managers, so they generally have the highest expectations, and they want to do much better than last season, and they want to return to the Champions League and fight for the top place. As I said, one thing is to have successful preseason, another thing is to start well and get points in the Premier League. But I think they can positively enter the first few matches." Chelsea striker Lukaku talked to Juventus since March. Lukaku seemed to surprise Inter Milan last month when their former loan player broke the conversation with Juventus. However, transfer expert Gianluca Marzio told Corriere della Sera that the conversation had begun in March. Sports director of Juventus Giovanni Manna held talks with lawyer Lukaku Sebastian Luz in March. And 2 days after the Champions League final defeat from Manchester City, Lukaku decided to move to Juventus. Chelsea made future decisions Reece James when Real Madrid continued to target him. Reece James was reportedly still in demand by Real Madrid despite signing a new long-term contract last summer. He signed an extension of the contract 6 years more than 12 months ago in an effort to commit to his childhood club and warn those interested. Real did not get the memo. Reports in Spain show that they planned offers for the 23-year-old player. Los Blancos has been associated with the transfer of right-back before, but there is no suggestion that everything might happen, especially at this time he competes to become the captain of the Chelsea club, with Dani Carvajal is still the first choice in Madrid. It is said that they will break the bank to contract James as a replacement. It also shows that James will be open to move, even though there is only a little evidence that supports the claim. Football London said, "Silence for Real supporters who think this is possible. This is not a possibility. James is not for sale and also not for the future. He is the present and future of Chelsea. He, overall, is everything for Chelsea. He is a player who summarizes what it means to play for the club, especially during mass changes, and there is no money in the world that can be considered sufficient to make Chelsea consider picking up the phone to discuss his move. He is their most valuable player, and even a great Real Madrid has only a little to offer him at this time. Not much can be said about it. This is not an agreement that will occur, not now and not forever." Brighton insisted Moises Caicedo will start the new Premier League season with them after Chelsea's offer was rejected. Brighton has told Chelsea that Moises Caicedo will start the new Premier League season with them this weekend. Chelsea have seen many offers for international players Ecuador, including an offer of £80 million last week, rejected by Brighton. Previously Caicedo suffered a hamstring injury, but Brighton hoped that Caicedo would be in their starting lineup for the Premier League opening match against Luton Town on Saturday. Chief Executive and Deputy Chairman of Brighton Paul Barber on Sunday said, "Moises suffered a light hamstring injury at the end of the exercise and pulled out for that reason. With the Premier League season only a week away, it doesn't make sense to take risks for him today. We are waiting for Moises to start the season with us. He is a Brighton player under a long-term contract. He is probably one of the most interesting young midfielders in the world today, and we like to have it." The search for Pochettino striker almost ended. His choice headed to Dusan Vlahovic, which will shine. In an interesting event for the Chelsea Football Club, they have been given a green light to pursue players plus a cash agreement involving a highly coveted Dusan Vlahovic striker. The Blues have expressed their interest for a long time to Vlahovic and really want to facilitate the agreement that will make their striker Romelu Lukaku move in the opposite direction. Efforts to determine Mauricio Pochettino to streamline his squad and improve morals have triggered significant changes in Chelsea this summer. In addition, some players, including Mason Mount, Mateo Kovacic, and Cesar Azpilicueta, have been deployed. This strategic approach aims to open the way for a new start and rejuvenation in the team. the acquisition of Dusan Vlahovic is in line with the aspirations of Pochettino to fortify the skills to attack the squad. With Christopher Nkunku and Raheem Sterling, the arrival of Nicolas Jackson recently from Villarreal further strengthened attacking skills. The addition of Vlahovic will give an extra dimension to the Chelsea offensive option. Negotiations between Chelsea and Juventus are currently underway, completing details of a better agreement. Chelsea are expected to pay an additional £34.4 million to secure the Vlahovic service. The Serbian striker showed off its potential with 10 goals in 27 appearances last season. He seems to be going to make his long-awaited move to the Premier League. Axel revealed that she had been compared to Chelsea Marseille's legend in Desailly. The new Chelsea Axel was told that the style of the game had been compared to Marcel Desailly because the young man had an attribute similar to the legendary French defender. Desailly has been signed as a substitute for the Vassal Fofana worth £38 million from AS Monaco, who suffered a serious ACL injury and could miss most of the 2023-24 season. The 25-year-old player is expected to play an important role next season because he can rotate with Thiago Silva as a central defender. After moving, he revealed that he had been compared with one of the greatest players of Chelsea, Marcel Desailly, who played 221 times for the Blues and then won the UEFA Super Cup and the English Super Cup while on SW6. Axel said in an interview with the club's official website, "My first coach said you were like Marcel Desailly, and that was also similar to my name. Desailly, they are a little the same, so people say you are like Desailly, and he is a good player, a great player for the French national team and also for Chelsea." The 25-year-old player has the opportunity to do the same thing in Chelsea and carve his name in the folklore of the Blues in the future. Compared to Desailly, it has shown that he has raw minerals to follow in the footsteps of the best French players. Chelsea planned a surprise offer for the World Cup winning midfielder. Chelsea reportedly planned to move and try to bring in Leonardo Paredes from PSG this summer. Chelsea have been looking for strong and technical defensive midfielders this summer to strengthen their midfield. Paredes is frustrated with lack of playing time with the club and is looking for a move. According to Evening Standard, Chelsea are considering an offer to sign Paredes as an alternative option for Moises Caicedo, which has no certainty. Leonardo Paredes is not a high-profession player, the type of player that Todd Boehly usually likes to be brought to his club. The 29-year-old player has a valuable experience playing at the highest football level. Chelsea needs some leaders in his young squad, therefore someone like a Paredes can be a very valuable addition. Also, the technical ability is very strong. He is comfortable with the ball and also has strong playmaking skills. In addition, his experience playing under Pochettino will make it easier for him to quickly adapt to the club. Chelsea have told selfless players to find a new club. Chelsea defender Trevoh Chalobah has been told to find a new club this summer with several parties who are interested in getting his signature. Crystal Palace star Michael Waz is a very popular player, and if Chelsea want to get more stars from this genealogy, Pochettino might have to consider selling players like Chalobah, according to Team Talk. Sharing news about the possibility of the issuance of the versatile defender is now believed he has been told to find a new club. Chalobah, according to their information, has been told that he can go with a British trio: West Ham, Crystal Palace and Everton. However, the 24-year-old player was open to move abroad less than a year after he signed a contract extension until 2028. From European clubs who could choose to recruit Chalobah: Monaco and Lyon, Wolfsburg, Borussia Dortmund, Roma and Napoli. Former Chelsea coach Frank Lampard was Chalobah's tough admirer during his second assignment in Bridge. Lampard said, "He is a child who is not selfish. He didn't say I want to play in this position. Maybe his best position will be seen, but I think he plays very well in three defenders for the club. He has a very good period when he first entered the team. He could play well as a central defender at four defenders and at the right back. A bigger picture is the way he applied himself since I returned. he likes to practice every day because he comes with enthusiasm, low treatment, and when you talk about the things you want, he tries to do it on the field, which is a great thing. In my short period here, you see the game and individual players, I am very happy. I am very waiting for working with Trev because I didn't get that chance when I was here before.